Are you kidding me?
It's time to get up out the mud. Fuck the hate, it's time for love. It's time to break through every wall. Time to answer my own call. It's time to heal and stop the pain. It's time to better my own ways. Time to rise above the crowd. Don't wait too long, the time is now.
Lakers World Order.
Ain't a dream, it's a warning. I'm coming out swinging, strike three, it's recorded. The whole entire league is performing. Before it goes left, the right team is imported. My queen is a Taurus, my team color sported. Red, black, and white, my scheme is alluring. They test my faith like screen in the morning.
But I'm on demon time like 3 in the morning.
Spike Lee in them Jordans, so do the right thing. School days are behind me, but I tutor fight games. If a crook lend a hand just to prove he got game, got an inside man just to suit and tie lames. I'm proving my name, hard work, kicking ass, art of using my brain. Got merch in the stash, I'm hurt in the bad with the lurk and the jab. Not trying to see a day like Kirk in the mask. The time is now.
Fuck the hate, it's time for love. It's time to break through every wall. Time to answer my own call. It's time to heal and stop the pain. It's time to better my own ways. Time to rise above the crowd. Don't wait too long, the time is now. The time is now.
Making his way to your streaming device. He's the leader of Lakers World Order, bringing you his opinion on all things sports. Angry Lakers fan.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Y'all let me know. Before I start talking, let me know if y'all can hear me. Because I know StreamYard be on some shit. So, y'all let me know if I'm good, man. Let me know if my voice is good. Let me know if my voice is good before I start rambling. All right, Big Baby said yes, so we good. Is it clear? Is it like, does it sound professional clear, or is it distorted, or what? Let me know. Let me know really, really quick. Let me know really, really quick. Yes to distorted or yes to professional? Let me know. I need to fix it before I start rambling. Fire? Okay, good. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm about to let everybody know before I start, what I really want to talk about. I'm gonna let everybody know what's been going on with me real quick. I'm not gonna spend too much time on me. Once I drop the link, then everybody can show up if they want to. But I'm just about to speak for about a good 2 to 3 minutes about myself real quick, and then we about to get into it. Appreciate you, Big Baby. First of all, before I do anything, I want to thank everybody that's still a member. I know I've been away from this channel, and I'm going to explain that in a second. Thank you for everybody that's been buying merch. Micah and my boy Big Baby Sports, thank y'all for buying merch, man. I believe Micah bought the Laker Mania hat, and Big Baby bought the Lakers World Order shirt. So appreciate to both of y'all. And they repping it in the streets now, not just the social media thing. Yeah, repping it in the streets. That's what's up. So let me talk about myself for a minute, right? As some of you know, I did get let go from my job. I want to say this past Wednesday, I got let go from my job. So up until that point, I want to say the past 2 to 3 months has been very, very hectic for me. I've been working a lot. I've been focusing on, trying to, get this house in order as far as transitioning to another house. I also been dealing with, my own mental health. So I've actually been going to therapy for that. So thank God for that. Thank God for the support system around me. And yeah, man, I'm going to be on this channel more for the most part. When I did have my job, I was working overnight. So I really didn't have time to do anything here. The next job I go after will not be overnight. So I'm definitely going to make sure that I'm here with you guys more going forward, starting today. And appreciate you, Dylan Priestley. Hey, I appreciate you. You know, I know shit happens, but I'm not about to sit here and dwell on it and be sad or mad about it because it's not going to get me anywhere. I'm just going to keep standing on my 10 and do what I got to do to get better. I'm just gonna do that. But what stopped me? Those are 4 things that stopped me from being on this channel more. Me dealing with the house situation, me working overnight, which caused me to sleep during the day for the most part. Me dealing with my mental health. So I've been actually going to therapy for that like once a week. And I actually been getting better. For those you don't know, since 8 years old, I've been dealing with anxiety. And the symptoms have gotten worse as I became an adult. So just so y'all know. And yeah, so me changing my plans since I lost my job. But that's enough about me. I'm about to drop the link because it's the fellas in the group chat, you know, been wanting me to answer some questions, in particular, Lakers All Day. He been wanting me to answer questions because it not only has it been keeping me away from this channel, it's been keeping me away from the fellas, the group chat and all that type of stuff. So I'm about to drop the link in the comments section. This is actually in case y'all didn't know, I'm gonna let y'all know too, because I didn't tell everybody, okay? I didn't tell everybody. This channel is not just gonna be about me talking to Lakers or me talking sports. It's gonna basically be, I'm gonna basically be trying to cover everything. Besides politics, except for politics. I'm not doing politics on this channel. But I'm gonna try to cover everything that we have going on in this world, everything I got going on around me. I'm gonna just cover everything. It's gonna be basically a mixing pot channel, if you want to call it. It's gonna be a mixture of every goddamn thing. I'm gonna keep wrestling over there on my wrestling channel, and I'm not talking about politics. So those 2 things will not be talked about over here. Yes, big baby, health is important, physical and mental. I wouldn't say one is better than the other, but they're both important to keep track of, or at least, if you're not constantly keeping track of it, at least do things to protect yourself until you do. Whether that's eating better, whether that's yoga, whether it's exercising, you know, whether it's giving yourself a break from social media, anything. So yeah. Say something, Lakers All Day. I want to see if I can hear you.
Yo, what's up?
All right, I can hear you good. I learned from, you know, all my past situations to actually do a sound check before I get on StreamYard. Because StreamYard is a motherfucker, man. StreamYard piss you off because it don't always work. So I actually did a sound check before I hit that theme song, and everything was sounding good. I think the problem is because I was trying to stream to more than one place. Right now, I'm just streaming to the Lakers World Order Wolfpac channel, and everything is working fine. You know, so yeah. Look at look at look at Big Baby with the Lakers World Order gear, man.
What's good?
Nah, I'm just chilling, man. We can talk about everything we was talking about in the group chat, man. We can do all of that. Like I rather talk about it than, you know, just keep texting. I'd rather just talk about it.
Yeah, same.
I'm drinking some Jack.
Oh Jesus, we about to have to turn it up, Big Baby, today.
For what? Because you hate Austin Reeves, and you got your wish. He's out for a week. You probably pray for it. So congratulations.
Hey, I'm glad you brought that up, Big Baby, because you're not the only one that made that discovery. This right here is kind of made me alert because you said that it's it's crazy that Austin Reeves is injured at the same time Giannis is. So, and we've been talking about for the longest. We've been talking about the best trade chip we can trade is Austin Reeves because we can't trade LeBron. We can't trade him unless he says so. That he got a no trade clause. So it's
Yeah.
No, real quick though, because I know Lakers will think you said you will never trade Austin Reeves. You love him too much. You won't trade him. Yes, I would for a caliber player like Austin. For a caliber player like Giannis, I'm giving up the ball boy. I'm giving up the twerk man. I'm giving up everybody for a caliber player like Austin
No,
for Giannis. Because I know it.
do y'all
For
know
me,
what I think?
but let me
Go
finish.
ahead. Go ahead.
Let me finish and I'll let you interject. I just like Giannis. He brings that tenacity. We won't have to be like he won't take nights off. But the fact that he's injured along with Austin Reeves, I just feel like he's gonna be a Laker, bro. And if he's not, I'll be wrong. If he doesn't be a Laker, bro, okay, I was wrong. But it makes sense, bro. You get Giannis with Luka. LeBron will be here for a little bit. LeBron leaves. We get Luka. And sorry that Jack Daniels is kicking. Go ahead, Lakers all day.
See what I think that's a good assumption from Big Baby because what I think is I think it's not just Austin Reeves though. I think it's Vando. And what I think it is too though, I think it's Austin Reeves Vando and then it might be Giannis and Kuzma to the Lakers because knowing that low key we need that shooting ability
Yeah.
and that kind of defense wise,
Yeah.
and we need
Tenacity.
Giannis too. So I feel like it would be that would be the two people that I think that one might have to, what you
but
think?
you forgot one Lakers all day. A very important piece. You forget that whoever's trading for Giannis, his
Mhm.
brother is a part of that package deal.
And the two other brothers too, because they have three
Yeah.
brothers over there. So
Yeah. So that means if we get Giannis, we would have had the whole Antetokounmpo family.
and I'm okay with that.
We started off with the dude that won a championship with us. I forgot his first name.
Kostas.
Yeah. Yeah.
But,
I forgot it. I know it started with a K.
But what I'm saying is,
Okay.
because I'll be here for 5 more minutes. I just came to check, peep the vibe, and I gotta go. I'm doing a Christmas party, represent people. Like, what's Lakers World Order? I sent people your way.
Hey man, appreciate you. That shirt look fire on you, dog. Like that logo is popping.
I need one too, bro.
That logo. I'll be putting the link in the description all the time, Lakers all
Yeah.
day.
Okay, bet.
But question: Do you have a
give you one.
PS5, Angry?
What's up?
Do you have a PS5?
Yeah, I got a PS5.
I'm selling the. Do you play Call of Duty?
I stopped playing Call of Duty a while ago because the online world is toxic.
Damn, never mind. I won the new Call of Duty yesterday on live when DDG shouted me out and gave me a free gave me $300 and he gave me a Call of Duty game.
I'll take if it's free, I'll take it if you want to give it to me.
I'm not trying to. No. I'm saying is I'm trying to sell it.
Oh, for how much?
Some Krispy Kreme.
Fuck that. I give you that roll pod mic for it. Yeah, I'll give you the roll pod mic for it. You can you can give me Call of Duty. We can make a trade like that.
But yeah, we could discuss because I'm a little bit.
Yeah, you off that Jackie. Look at you. You spilling it. Pause. you just spilled some liquid on yourself, man. Pause.
Like, no, but for a little, like I'm gonna head out right now because I want to. But overall, bro, like, oh, I have a dog. Come on, Max. Sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna get off because I feel like I'm not myself. I'm tipsy, so I'll be in the comments.
All right, man. You know, you're always welcome back on the panel whenever you feel like you want
to. Before I leave, if we get Giannis and Austin Reeves balls out, I guarantee you, Lakers all day. Like, I've been a fan of Austin Reeves, bro. You hate Austin Reeves. We know it.
I mean, telling you, I don't hate it.
Your actions speak loud. Your actions speak louder than your words, big dog. I go by action. But Austin Reeves, 2 struggle games and you're on. You're showing what he does wrong, but when he does good, you're quiet as fuck.
Listen, because bro, like you're playing in the West, bro. This is.
But you're not giving him credit for playing great, bro. He's playing in the West, averaging 28 in the West, and we got Phoenix on Sunday. But
He gonna average like 35 in the East if he go over there.
yeah,
Thank you.
Especially
20.
if he go to the Bucks, he definitely gonna be a first option.
And this is the thing. I know a lot of people are like, oh yeah, Austin should go to his own team. He can ball out in his own team, get the contract extension. But yeah, I'm about to go get some tamales, bro. Shout out to everybody. Go subscribe to Lakers World Order Wolfpac.
Thank you, dog. Hey, make sure you keep that shirt clean, man. You know, I don't want to see no red stain on that W. You know, just
Hey man, they might have some beans and rice stains on it.
you already got some Hennessy on the. You already got some Jack Daniels on the O. So we don't.
Hey, yo, big baby, bro. You know what? All you gotta do is just like put a napkin
Hey man,
between
all
the
you gotta do
W.
is
So
just
you
hold on, Lakers all day. All you gotta do is hit up Malika
yeah.
Andrews, and she'll give you the best Christmas present ever, bro.
Hey,
Right.
win for Lakers all day, dope. You better do it, dog. Do it. She might be getting tired of that light bright dude. You never know.
Oh, I
She
saw a rumor real quick too before that Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson broke up.
Yeah, but Chat GBT said it's not true.
Oh yeah, but all right, bro. I'll tap in with you.
All
all right,
right.
bro. Enjoy yourself, man. Um. So what kind of question did you want me to answer, Lakers all day? I
All
know
right.
you had some questions for me in the group
Yeah.
chat.
Good. So my question is like, since you've been away, right, and since you've probably been watching Laker game more, since the last time you saw the Laker game on TV or something like that.
Hmm.
Like, what do you see? Like, do you see us like a contender or not? Because I asked Humble the same question, and even with JJ, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like knowing like saying like we're struggling right now. What do you see from the team? Like, do you think we have to make a change, or JJ has to get out his own head, or like, do you see us making it to the playoffs if we don't make a change, or if we do?
Well, in my opinion, um, there's definitely some good and some bad with this current roster. I believe that one of our biggest concerns is, and this is something that we always had when we had superstars on this team. Okay, this
Mhm.
goes for every superstar we damn near ever had. We have to learn how to get back on defense and stop complaining to the refs during live balls. Like if the clock is still running, stop complaining. Get back on defense. If it's a dead ball, do your talking then. Like if you got fouled, but the ball went out of bounds, and it's a dead ball. You got time to explain to the ref, or we go into a commercial break. Explain to the ref then. Don't stop and whine and complain to the ref while the other team is going down on a fast break. Don't we do this all the time. We do this with LeBron. We deal with this with Luka. We deal with this with Austin Reeves. Like, we got to stop this. Like, we dealt with this with superstars in the past too. Anthony Davis. It's been times where even Kobe did it. I didn't like it then. Like, I just wish we stopped doing that too, because we giving away free points when we do that, because it turns into a 4-on-5 because you down there complaining that you got tapped in the forehead. Like, that goes hand in hand with the other struggle that I'm talking about is our defense. Our defense is inconsistent. We can make defensive plays, but we're not consistent with the effort. I know you said you mentioned Luka Doncic as one of the cones that we have, and I said that I wouldn't call Luka Doncic a cone because he does give effort. Ever since he slimmed down, he does give a lot more effort than he did in previous years, in my opinion. He be getting steals here and there. He plays the passing lane. He bodies people up. I think the last game he was bodying somebody. What was that? Stephon Castle, I believe. He was trying to body him up, but it's been a couple times he got called for the foul. But I mean, I don't care about the foul. I love the effort, because that's one thing you hardly didn't see from Luka Doncic in previous years. When's the last time you really seen Luka Doncic in previous years body somebody up or get steals or play the passing lanes? It's games that we play sometimes he got like 2 or 3 steals
Yep. Yep.
and maybe like 1 block. So he's out there giving effort. He's giving effort. Is he elite at it? No, but I just love the effort. Now the other guys you named as cones, you named Rui, right? You named Austin Reeves.
Hmm.
Um, who else you named? LeBron.
Yeah, I just said Brown, but I'm just saying that because he's a little older than everybody else. But yeah, I mean,
Well,
mainly Reeves and Austin, mainly.
yeah. I do see Austin Reeves giving effort too. But for the most part, he is getting cooked. We seen Rui, he miss out on his man, or he's in a daze, or he's
Lost.
his man get open. But here's the thing, and that's our problem. That's our problem as an organization. Um, we don't get a lot of we're not blessed to get a lot of two-way players. Like we're always getting players that's elite on one end, and that's it. Like
Hmm.
we don't hardly go after two-way players. We may bring back somebody who's great at scoring, but they're just okay at defense. Or we bring somebody that's great at defense, but just okay at scoring. Like we need some players that can play both sides. And hopefully
Hmm.
the new scouting department that Mark Walter brought in can be the ones to help bring those players in, because we need guys that can play on both sides of the court consistently.
Yeah.
Um, I love the fact that, and Micah brought up a great point. Shout out to Micah. He said that Luka Doncic, for everything he does on offense, he gives them, you know, he gives them leeway for what he isn't on defense. Because when we got Luka Doncic, when we traded for Luka Doncic, speaking of, what's up, Micah? He's in the building right now. Uh, he's in the building right now. Shout out to Micah. Um, Speaking of, I was like, when we got this trade, done with Luka Doncic, I told all of y'all in a group chat, I said I never expected Luka to be that defensive guy. I knew he was going to be a liability, especially getting him off an injury. Even before he got injured, he wasn't that defensive guy. He's an offensive juggernaut. That's what he is. He everything on offense, he's elite at it. Whether it's passing, whether it's creating his own shot, driving to the cup, posting up, like he's elite at it. Like he can't be stopped. But and that's what I knew we was getting. So that's why I never really had a problem with his defense. Like you just got to put the players around him that can do it. That's why guys like me, guys like you, and anybody else in the group chat or anybody else that knows the Lakers in and out, we constantly say that guys like him and AR would not work as a backcourt because both of them can't be cones on defense, especially dealing with today's backcourts of today. Like you going against, let's just say you go against a Donovan Mitchell and a I forgot his name, the other dude that plays alongside him, or you go against a Jaylen Brown and a Mikal Bridges, or you go against the Stefan Castle and De'Aaron Fox. Like you got to be able to stop that tandem. Like both of y'all can't be getting blown by and getting cooked. Like
Yeah.
that's how you lose games. You got to put a defender. That's why before the season started, we was like Marcus Smart should be the one starting alongside of Luka, and Austin Reeves leading that second unit.
Yeah.
That's what and I believe if he was leading that second unit, he'd probably be averaging about 30. Like I think he would. If he's doing that if he's averaging 28 alongside Luka, running the second unit, he'll average 30. Like he'd definitely do that. So I don't know. I like Marcus Smart. I love the defense he brings. He's not that good offensively, but he
Hmm.
brings the defense that we need. So
Yeah.
I think, yeah. So I think, did y'all say in the group chat earlier that y'all said that JJ Redick is about to change the lineup?
Yeah, because Austin Reeves was hurt. That's why. But yeah, that's why. But I'm saying, like, he should have low key seen that you can't play Luka and Austin because of their defensive ability. You know what I'm saying? Their defensive, problem. You should have been changed the lineup against probably Atlanta or maybe against OKC. But now you go from OKC, we lost to the Suns, we lost to the Spurs, we lost to Boston, we lost to who else we lost to? Um,
We lost to Boston. We lost to the
okay,
Spurs. We lost to Atlanta.
Atlanta, yes,
I think we lost to OK. Did we play OKC yet?
yeah, we did.
Yeah,
We
we
lost
lost
to
to
them.
them.
So yeah, so you
Um,
go against all those players, all those
hmm
teams, and you still have Austin Luke out there. The coach is the one that needs to make these adjustments and be like, look, okay, look, you can't play defense. I'm gonna put somebody here that can play defense, right?
hmm
And that's the problem. I'm trying. I just that's the problem for me. Is like what I'm saying, like smart coaches don't just play two offensive guys. That's why
hmm
Trey Young and DeJounte Murray never worked out, right? Because they're two offensive guys and they both won the ball. And what
Right.
happens? D'Lo, Austin Reeves, both of them can't play defense. Luca, Austin Reeves, one of them can't. They're gonna get picked on, right? In the playoffs, what happened? D'Lo got picked on, Austin Reeves got picked on. Western Conference Finals, right?
hmm
Playoffs, Austin Reeves got picked on. Rui got picked on. D'Lo, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's always a pattern for us that we don't have this shooting guard that can come here, get buckets, and get stops. The only person we have is probably Kobe and KCP
hmm
and Caruso, but that's it. Like that's my problem with liking. I like Austin Reeves, but that's my problem with even having a shooting guard like that. Because if you realize shooting guard is shoot the ball, and guard at the other end. That's why they call it shooting guard. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But see, I don't know. I was weird because like it's like I feel like that's what we have to do is really have to if we want to make a run or make a change, not just trade Rui or not just trade LeBron, but low key we gotta trade Austin because if you realize it, Austin and Rui be on this team when it was Darvin Ham and we didn't do nothing,
hmm
right? They've been on here for a minute now, and we've been talking about trading Rui since Darvin Ham was here. We've been talking about Austin Reeves since Darvin Ham got to the job. You know what I'm saying? We've been talking about trading Austin Reeves and Darvin Ham. I mean Austin Reeves and Rui since probably 2 years ago when freaking DeJounte Murray was on the one was on the freaking Atlanta Hawks. And we still talk about athleticism and we talk about it now. So am I saying anything wrong or what's up? Let me know.
Well, since we are talking about AR, two things. I want to welcome Sean to the panel. Um, Shout out to Sean, man, and him doing an upgrade when it comes to his sound, his that new microphone on your laptop, man, be sounding elite, bro. I just want to say that.
Man, thank you, man. I'm not even using my laptop right now. I'm using my phone, but thank you, bro.
Oh yeah, I could tell you just loud as hell right now, man.
For real, bro. You all loud and jump.
You sounded like you sound like you want motherfuckers to put their hands up and and
Nah, it's not for that. It's because it's just it's just Twitter. It's just like it was. Nah, it's not about that. It's like they just talking about that the new Nas album. I'm just you know uppity about that, but it's a different subject. But let's talk about Austin Reeves and JJ and the current.
Hey, one second, Sean. 1 second, Sean. I'm trying to see if I'm able to have you talk a little bit lower
Oh, okay, okay,
because like
okay.
your volume is like super high.
Dang, okay. I'm sorry.
No, it's not your fault. It's probably StreamYard, but your volume is like super high.
That
Yeah,
was
it's
mine.
low. No, it's high for me too.
That was
Real,
mine.
it's high. No, no, baby, you good, man. You good. It's just Sean.
I think if you could talk like this, like, yeah, man, we got to do it. I think you would be fine. Just, yeah, man, we got to talk about Austin Reeves right now. Like, I think if you talk like that, you would still be, you would sound normal. Yo, Michael said it's high enough to make sure all y'all hear him talk about Austin Reeves.
Okay. See, and can I say something angry? This is shit I'm talking about right here. He has 2 bad games, and everybody's on his ass. Pause. Which, don't get me wrong, he needs to do better, but just like, in today's NBA, we're always looking at when the player does bad, but never say, you know what? Give him credit his due. He's undrafted, averaging 28 a game. Probably an all-star, but guess who's he's going to be an all-star. You got to call it what it is.
I'm going to be honest, Big Baby. I didn't hear nothing you said because I was distracted by that shirt, man. That shirt looks great.
Hey, man. Hey, man.
Big Baby. That's the third time you said that, Big Baby.
About what?
That shirt looks great. Where did you get that shirt from, man? That shirt is fire. I need to get one.
From Spencer's.
You know, I got the hat. You see the hat? Yeah. I got the hat. I'm
in the works of getting the hat. I'm also interested in getting that shirt that says "Pause" in the New Year. So get ready.
Yeah, man, that shirt is fire, man. I can't take my eyes off that shirt, man. Pause.
Hey, man, I have a promo code of XMIST15 and get merch too. It's 15% off. So.
Yeah, I heard that 15% off, man. It helped this time around, man. That's like a Black Friday deal.
Yeah, I need that shirt.
God damn, Sean. The hell are you in Clutch Sports' van or what?
I mean, yeah, man. I'm getting locked in, man, because I talked so much shit for the past 7 years. They told me like, hey, man, I have enough.
Okay. But what I'm saying is, man, we gotta talk about it. This has been on my mind for a long time. The fact that Rich Paul is all of a sudden make a podcast saying the Lakers are not contenders, which I understand. We're also saying all series goes to the bench and the Lakers play really bad. So that lets me know that Lakers said we don't go. Basically, here's what the Lakers say as a team: "F you, Rich Paul."
But saying like Big Baby, right? You know, so like in our group chat, right?
Yeah.
Didn't we say kind of like the same thing what Rich Paul is saying about like Austin Reeves?
Yeah, but just the fact that did you hear SGA's agent make a podcast? Do you hear all these other superstars? Do you hear Stephen Curry's agent make a podcast? Do you hear Luka's agent make a podcast? And
but like he's not like I don't know.
But what I'm saying is, why when it's Rich Paul, he's taking shots at the Lakers. He's doing little slick shit. Lakers are not contenders. Hey, Rob Pelinka, go trade for somebody to help us be contenders. We're not stupid. And Sean's right about LeBron and Rich Paul. He's right.
See, if you look at it, Clutch Sports is the P Diddy of sports, man. They want to be all in the videos. They want to be a front and center.
But that's the thing, though. It's going to be.
Yeah, I just see all that.
I'm gonna say all that. I'm telling you now, Rich Paul. If I hear the engine of an SUV in front of where I stay, and I'm pressing charges. That's all I got to say. Leave me alone.
Hey,
if I get any emails, if I get any DMs from y'all, I'm pressing charges. Leave me alone, okay? Fuck Clutch. Leave me alone.
Hey, and that's the thing I'm talking about. We got to talk what is called a spade a spade. LeBron James is the most babyest superstar in sports history.
I said that 7 years ago. All day.
If we talk about him, it's we hate him or don't talk to him like that. Jeff Teague was keeping it real. The next day, I apologize for LeBron James. Stephen A. Smith keeping it real. About his opinion. Don't talk to my son like that.
Yeah.
And then Ronnie James just got dissed in a rap song.
He got dissed in a rap song about who?
Yeah. A Memphis rapper. For his name, I sent it in the group chat.
His name is too feisty. I mean, I don't listen to him, but I heard the bar. I mean, it was all right.
It wasn't nothing like that nice of a bar. But
what I'm saying is just like, it's just the course of LeBron being in the NBA and the Lakers is run its course, bro. And I get labeled as a hater for wanting him off my team and moving forward with Luka, moving forward with the with Austin potentially, or even Giannis or Joker, or even who knows, Anthony Edwards maybe. Like you never know. So it's like.
You know why you get labeled as a hater?
Why? Because I keep it real.
because in a world filled with AI, they don't know what they don't like the real shit no more. So
No, here's what they
they
like.
know that what you saying is the real shit, and they don't want to
Yeah.
hear it.
No, they want me to say LeBron's the best. He has no flaws. Leave him alone. I'm not. I'm fine. I'll be okay. I'm not worried. I don't care if Lakers are losing 10 straight in a row. I'm okay. I'm not mad. It's a long season. That's
Hey,
what.
hey,
But real
hey,
quick, Lakers all there. Before I
uh-huh.
let you go, I want to talk about. It's been on my chest for a long time, for about a year now. Why do you? I was saying this in a group chat today. Why do fans watch sports if they show no any emotion? Like for me, I'm a Laker fan first before all this media podcasting bullshit. Sorry for cussing. Um,
I can answer that.
uh, but let me throw you the lob real quick. I just feel like everybody wants me to be. Well, we find Lakers. Lakers have no flaws. No, I'm gonna call it what it is. Lakers are not a good team right now. They can improve. They can get better. Also, they got to turn down those turnovers. Even Luka, even LeBron. Rui got to play better defense. The team got to play better. They got to play with more energy. You know what I mean? And you know what? And that's the habits I was talking about in Atlanta. Not taking your team seriously, and they didn't take San Antonio seriously. Got their ass whooped. If you continue to get your ass whooped, you're gonna be a playing tournament, and I don't want that with the Luka era because this is the first year with fully Luka Doncic. And if we make a playing tournament, you know who's gonna get blamed? Luka and Austin Reeves, and LeBron's gonna be like, "I was the third option. You can't blame me." I'm just sick of it, bro. Like I'm just done with LeBron experience. I know he has a cool little games. His 19 points, hit the game, win shots versus Philly, cool. But why do we have to mention his age every time he makes a layup? Oh, he's 40 years old. He's 40. We get it. They
It's
just
all
trying to,
fun.
yeah, they're trying to stick it down our throats. Pause.
Yeah, but I mean, like I'm gonna go back to the Darvin Ham situation. Not like the Darvin Ham, but like you know what I'm saying. Like when we had Darvin Ham, right, and we was talking about Rui and Austin, right? We was talking about oh, you know what I'm saying. We want to trade Hayes, we want to trade Rui, and then trade deadline came around. Everybody was talking about Austin Reeves probably going might be getting traded, right? And then now it's like now Rui Loki has a good starting of the season, and then Austin Reeves is having a good season, right?
Hmm.
But these are the guys that we want to be traded, but they still here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like for me, it's like what I'm saying, like we still having these problems
Mm-hmm.
since
Mm-hmm.
day one, and we still haven't made a trade.
I want to
Okay.
go. I want to go back to what Big Baby said. And then I'm gonna get a floor to Sean. Um, when you said why watch sports if you're not showing your fandom or having emotion, I could tell you why. Um, at least my opinion, because everybody is not watching for the most part as a fan.
Mm.
They're watching it as them earning stuff. And I'm gonna say it like this because a lot of people watch sports because they bet on it.
Mm.
So they don't have emotions behind it. They just want to know if they're making money or not. And a lot of people that watches the Lakers and don't show any emotion, it's because they a lot of times bet on us to lose or knowing we're going to lose. That's why when we lose to those teams like the Celtics, we lose to those teams like the Oklahoma City Thunder. They bet money against us because they know that we're going to lose that game. And it brings them money in the process. So basically what I'm saying is sports betting turned the fan emotions off.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like,
I bet it last year in the playoffs. I won some money. I was pissed
yeah.
off we lost in the
Yeah.
playoffs. It's like I just feel like today's NBA. I'm gonna be honest. Today's NBA is soft.
It is.
The fans are soft. Don't talk about LeBron. Don't talk about SGA. Don't talk about these players. Leave them alone. Like, come on, bro. Like, it's like I like watching sports. I'm very passionate. I'm very passionate about my Chargers. When we do bad, I call them out, and a lot of Charger fans say I hate the Chargers. No, I keep it real. We like,
Oh, oh, trust me. Everybody in this group, I mean, including Sean. I mean, sometimes he does go overboard, which is warranted. Uh, we call everybody out. I mean, we
Yeah.
may have our favorites to call out, but eventually we call everybody out.
Yeah.
We tell it how it is.
Uh-huh.
That's the kind of support group I like to fuck with. Is the ones that tell it how it is and
And
be real.
Lakers all day dopes to be surprised. JJ Redick needs to do a better job of coaching. He needs to do better. He can
Yeah.
improve to get better. This team needs to improve. You feel me? You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I'm just sick of like I'm not. Some Laker fans are not real Laker fans. They're not.
No, they're not.
Yeah,
They keep them.
JJ Redick is an exceptional coach, but he does have his flaws here and
Yeah.
there.
But what I'm saying is, man, it's just like I keep realizing the Lakers need to do better. They need to improve. Oh, you're a hater. How me? And I said, you want me to baby the Lakers? Or you want me to be honest? Never got to reply back.
Well,
But
that's on them. That's
Yeah.
you got to separate them motherfuckers. Like you got to
Yep.
the ones that don't. Now, like I said before, you don't have to agree with everything I say. I'm not looking for yes men. But at the same time, if you're not agreeing with me, at least make your disagreement make sense.
Yeah.
And then we can go from there.
Okay, let
But
me
if
ask you.
you go ahead. No, go
Okay,
ahead.
I'm gonna give you an example. The Steelers, right? When's the last time y'all won a playoff game?
Shit, probably like 10 years ago.
And how do you feel about just making the playoffs and losing the first round? How do you feel every year?
I wanted Mike Tomlin gone when Roethlisberger retired.
Mm.
That's how I felt.
So you want to see your team succeed, and some fans in football just feel like, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. It's sports. It's not that deep. Then why watch it? Why pay millions of dollars or thousands of dollars on merch, going to see games, buying food at the games? What's the point of doing that if you're not going to show any emotion?
Exactly, and that's what I could say about Steelers fans. Steelers fans are passionate. Like
Yeah.
we're not gonna say, oh, we'll wait till next year. No, it's a lot of us that,
Yeah.
as you can see, when we got rid of Matt Canada, there was a
Yeah.
lot of motherfuckers protesting, fire Canada, fire this dude. We're passionate. We want to be great.
Just when the Chargers and the Steelers played, you went to the game. It was just basically Steelers home game.
Yeah, and a lot of us end up leaving in like third quarter because it was fucked up. I want to get my money's worth, even though it was tough to watch. I want to get my money's worth to just sit through the whole shit. But I was like, yeah, man, this ain't it, man.
And I'm not gonna lie, Aaron Rodgers looks old. He doesn't look the same anymore.
I knew he was old. That's why I was like,
Yeah.
why are we waiting around on this 40-year-old man?
Yeah, and it just seems like the Steelers. And what I see, I watched a couple games. I watched the Chargers and I peeped the Steelers. They don't want to play for Mike Tomlin anymore.
They don't.
No, they don't. Their body language, they just the way the demeanor. Did you see like coaches in NBA, like the Dodgers? They play for their coach. They play for like even with the Chiefs, Andy Reid. A lot of the Chiefs play for their coaches. A lot of when you see the team play for your coach, I like that. When I see a team that just disinterested, I can't mess with that. Like when the Chargers had Brandon Staley, when we lost 61-23 versus the Las Vegas Raiders. We didn't play. What I'm saying is, it's like in sports, it just pisses me off when like you don't play for your coach or you don't take it seriously. Then why watch it? Why play when you're young and then get to the NFL? I don't want to play anymore. And why put your blood, sweat, and tears into your craft? And then you get to the league and be like, I don't care anymore. Like you know what I mean?
I feel it, man. I really, really do. That's why I'm like. And I apologize, Sean. I know I said I was gonna give you the floor. I apologize, bro. I didn't forget about you.
nah, keep going.
No, Rich Paul's having a conversation with him, man. He has to write that contract.
He's signing an NDA right now.
And Lakers all day is over here talking to Malik Andrews behind the scenes, so we're good.
No, I'm just listening to y'all.
Man, you know damn well Lakers all day. If Malik Andrews DM'd you said, "Hey, Lakers all day, let's talk. Let me get your number," you'd be like, "Let's roll."
No, I need to
Hey,
FaceTime first.
hey, Lakers all day. Which one are you choosing if Malika Andrews and her sister FaceTimed you? Which one are you choosing?
Choosing Malika because she.
What about Joey Taylor?
Joy Taylor for the streets, man. That's
Yeah, for the streets.
she for the streets.
Hey man, I can't say too much on it, but never mind. I'll tell you later, Angry.
I like Malika, bro.
Okay,
Malika,
sorry,
bro.
I'm tipsy, so
But
sorry about that.
like, can we talk about JJ though?
Yeah, you
Like,
already know
bro,
you want to bust all over him. That's why you want to talk about him.
And that
bro.
was wild, man. That
Was wild.
that was
Didn't I tell you before the show his drink gonna get him in trouble?
that's big intoxicated baby right there.
Yeah, like JJ, bro. Like, I think low key, bro. JJ don't like some of these players that we have on the court, but like on the
Mm.
team, because like you know what I'm saying, like last year, right? You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying, like you don't play DK Dalton Connect, and then my bad. Okay, look, you play him as a rookie during the season, like for like a little bit. Then after that, you don't play him, right? And then after that, you don't play him at all, and then after that, he gets in the trade, he comes back to the team. You don't play him, and then now this year, you don't play him only in garbage minutes. And then after that, you got Vando. Vando don't play what game until probably what OKC maybe or Atlanta,
What
and
was
then
that
now
game? What was that game he finally got some minutes in? Boston? What was it? Which game was it?
I think of Boston. I think
It was like some recent game.
maybe Boston. Boston, yeah, I think it was Boston because I don't remember. I probably was busy, but I think Big Baby said that he did play like a little bit.
Yeah, he played a
Yeah,
little bit and got pulled out, man. Pause.
yeah, and then after that, like you know what I'm saying, then like you don't play him.
Mm-hmm.
But now it comes out that JJ would only play Bando if it gets real serious, if the defense really starts struggling.
Mm-hmm.
Then what? So then JJ, so then why didn't you make a change in the lineup before instead of when it's real crucial? See,
That's
that's
one
what I don't like about it, bro.
that's one of his flaws, Lakers all day, is that he's still stubborn. Like he's a stubborn individual when it comes to coaching. I can't speak for him off the court because I don't know the guy. But seeing him as a coach, he can be very stubborn.
Yeah, but guess what's gonna happen though? Being stubborn like that. Okay, let me tell you something. So look, my Miami Hurricanes, right?
Mm-hmm.
My Miami Hurricanes coach is kind of stubborn. So last year we could have won a game, but we wanted to run the ball up the middle, right? But Loki, we Loki had to pass the ball. Our coach wanted to run the ball up the middle. We lost the game, right? So our coach is
Mm-hmm.
stubborn, right? And our coach made he said something today. He said that when he coached with Nick Saban in Alabama, Nick Saban was stern. You know, what I'm saying he went by the book, right? But then he had to realize that this is the Miami Hurricanes. These are guys that play football, in the field and stuff. So like he had to like low key realize that you got to low key open up the playbook to make these guys play better and have fun, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
I'm going back to basketball and JJ. But like JJ is having this stern head coach that's still stuck in his ways and not really making adjustments. And you see that the defense is struggling. You have a defense, a guy that's like 6'8", 6'9", that can play defense, that can guard one of your best players against the Spurs or OKC, and you still didn't play him, but you still stuck in your ways. And when is he gonna realize that? Is he gonna realize that when we're freaking in the playoffs and we're down 3-0? Or Loki is he gonna realize it when Loki we lost the playoffs in the first round because of him, and then next year he wants to make a change. He needs to realize it now.
Okay, maybe this is something I have to ask OKC fans and Portland Trailblazers fans. I gotta ask, was our assistant coaches stubborn when they were head coaches, and is it rubbing off on JJ Redick's style? Like, cause I didn't see the assistant coaches we have. I didn't see a lot of their games as a head coach because I was focused on my own team. So, was our assistant coaches when they were head coaches, were they stubborn? Were they keeping the lineups how it was no matter what? And JJ Redick could just follow in suit because his supporting staff has a shitload of experience. Like they've been head coaches for a long time. Most of them had success.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, something I was like saying, like you're like assistant coaches, right? You're
Mm-hmm.
not the one. You're the head coach, right? You're like the head honcho, right?
Mm-hmm.
You feed the players every day. You talk to the players every day. You give the players drills to do in the practice. You know what I'm saying? You know what everybody can do on and off the court, right?
Mm-hmm.
So your job is if you see somebody, you know what I'm saying, struggling on defense, you need to be the head coach and make the change, right? Or wrong, right or wrong.
You're right.
So why isn't he doing that? He's low key making us look bad on defense because he keep on putting out Luca, Austin, Rui, LeBron, and Aiden. There was a lineup yesterday against the Spurs. He had Luca, Austin, Marcus Smart, LeBron, and Rui all in the game.
I'm not gonna lie, man. If and this may make y'all mind blown, but if Mark Walter, and I don't want to speak into existence because I think JJ Redick is an exceptional coach, but he does have his flaws. I'm saying that on the air. If Mark Walter do decide to not move forward for the long run with JJ Redick because it is not a Mark Walter hire, if he does decide to move past JJ Redick, I would love for him to either look at or just look at both. What's that? Sam Cassell and Rajon Rondo.
Yes.
They're both currently assistant coaches. I forgot where Rajon Rondo is. He was just at a recent game that we was playing against, and I saw him on the bench. I forgot what team that was. But Rajon Rondo is that type of player. When he was a player,
Oh yeah.
he loves looking at film and studying the team, and so I believe he's going to be. He won a championship with us, so I think he would be an excellent candidate as head coach if JJ Redick is unfortunately let go. And everybody's raving on Sam Cassell's coaching style. Like, so those are two people I would look at personally.
I wouldn't be surprised that he will get fired this year. I mean, I waited for this long. I might as well talk about JJ Redick. Everyone knows that I don't really like JJ Redick as a coach just because he got handpicked by LaFossil. But you know what I mean? This year, without him being on the hardwood, JJ Redick was a solid coach. Yes, he has flaws. I'm not, and he does have tendencies where he focused too much more about the offense. But when you actually allow a coach to actually do his job, the team will move very good. They look fresh, vibrant, and balanced. And I appreciate that JJ Redick actually did that. Even though I still would pick other people before him, but you know, I become warm of him as far as like, okay, I don't hate you like that. I kind of respect you. Continue what you do, and I won't criticize you just as much until when his boss showed up. And then when he wants to step in the court, all hell breaks loose. And instead of you know, he always talk about all these things about using the English language in such a very spectacular way. His actions contradicted, man. He constantly want to put a 40-year-old man to be a part of the starting five instead of just putting him on the bench. It's a smart move that any coach would actually done, at least back in the day. You know what I mean? If you have a veteran player that you know is going to water down the offense, especially in the first quarter, you might as well put him on the bench. He does not want to. Why? Because he follows him. And as much as that I could sit here and I'll say, yeah, you know what I mean, it's all the team's fault. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the team has flaws as far as defense. But here's the thing, though: we live in the type of NBA where the defense that we saw before, is non-existent the way it is right now. We're not seeing guys that actually just like, hey, you know, they're not giving you too much space. They actually, you know, doing some level hand checking. You know, me intensity show up every single day. It's mostly just team defense. And yeah, our team defense for the most part is not good. It's not bad, but it's not good either. You know, it's like running the mill. And then when we do turn up, we will look above average. When we don't do it, we look below average. And JJ Redick is not a defensive style coach. He never was. He was
But
he's more about that modern day style that a lot of people are so fascinated about, except it doesn't most of the time it does not win championships.
you see, thank you, Sean. But that's the problem right there. You said it right there. It's like you said that JJ Redick is the modern head coach. You know what I'm saying? He wants to worry about offensive defense, right? Okay, look. Okay, the Houston coach, right? He's a defensive type of coach. The Miami Heat, defensive type of coach. Houston Rockets, defensive type of coach. Minnesota, defensive type of coach. Boston, defensive type of coach. OKC, defensive type of coach. Those are low key are the type of coaches that you need to win championships with. And guess what?
Yeah,
Boston won the championship. Boston won the championship with their head coach. Eric Spoelstra did. OKC. So as that's the case, I'm getting JJ out of here, and I'm getting me a defensive head coach that wants to worry about defense because defense wins championships at the end of the day. In the playoffs, you've seen, or yeah, my bad, and Indiana Pacers. Because guess what? Against OKC in Indiana, what happened? They played defense all the way till Game 7, right?
And
I,
lad, and y'all, we did win our championship under a defensive head coach.
Thank you.
I mean, I understand all that, but there is the problem of your philosophy. You can't, no matter how good a coach you are, if you have a superstar that a lot of people pride on, they will follow his example and they will not be coachable. LeBron James is the guy that is the reason why people are not doing their jobs in a consistent rate. And like, no matter how many times you trade for a player, I don't care if it's the defensive player of the year. If they follow his philosophy, how he plays, he will never, and I mean never, will never be consistent with his job. I'm sorry, bro. You know what I mean? You could say defense all you want about like, hey man, I need to get this guy. Like, hey, let's get Jalen Duran from Detroit. All right, let's get him. Do you really think that him with Braun on the starting five going to make anything different for this team?
During what is he, like a center or a power forward?
Power forward center, do look buff as hell. You know what I mean? Look very, I'm strong as an ox. You know,
I mean, is he going to provide more than what Jackson Hayes been doing?
double double. You know what I mean? He averaged a double double. You know what I mean? This dude, he really is intense when it comes to that. When it comes to the front court, he really is that intense. But his mentality with Detroit, it mingles with that team.
Yes, because he
Our
plays
Lakers, the Lakers right now, the Lakers mentality right now is currently the clutch
offense.
sports mentality. It's not meshing well with other players who wants to work hard. It just make players like, hey man, we're gonna here just relax, getting this money. We go to the playoffs, that's cool. If we're not winning championship, that's cool. We're still gonna get this money. That is the type of mentality that we have as of right now.
But Sean, to me, I don't see that, bro. I see
That's the
I
problem.
don't see no. I don't see that because the reason why I don't see it is because I see a team that only wants to worry about offense.
But
Because
here's the thing, though,
you
you know that LeBron is going to pick an offensive coach instead of a defensive coach. Hell, he barely even practices when Darvin Ham actually was coaching, and the only time the team practices is when he was out or injured. So you know that he's an
yeah,
offensive.
Sean, but I'm not talking about LeBron James. I'm talking about the team in general, bro. I'm talking about the head coach. I'm talking about the coaches that I named that were defensive guys that had their team playing defense. I'm not talking about LeBron James. I'm talking about all those head coaches that I just named that Loki had defensive coaches that worry about defense. Or you said it yourself. You said JJ
Yeah, but
Redick
no
is
matter
more.
what coach, it doesn't matter how good a coach is. You could have the best coach in the world, but if your team is not coachable and they follow the example of a leader who doesn't even care about coaching and he thinks he's so smart and above any other coach, it's nearly impossible just in order to change that mentality. That's why you need to take him out before you get any other coach. I don't care if it's Rondo coming over there. He knows that he played with LeBron, and also look what happened after that championship. He got out of there. There's no, you know what I mean. And then he went back to shoot either New Orleans or somewhere else and end his career by there. It's all about leading by example, which is why that I constantly saying that you like no like we could get if we could get better personnel. I'd rather get a defensive specialist than me train for players because it doesn't really make a difference. Of like, oh, if I get this player, it's still going to be the same thing. Why should I waste more money for me to get a different player, and it'll be like no different. Yeah, we got him better, but you're gonna be disappointed. People are saying like, man, we had to make some trades. We're gonna do this and do that every single year. It's downright annoying.
Mm, all those years that we won a championship in the bubble, what happened? We had Rondo, that's defensive guy. Alex Caruso, defensive guy. Dwight Howard, defensive guy. AD, defensive guy. So that's how you go to the championship, right? It's
See,
playing
we
defense, bro.
Yeah, but
in my opinion, it'd be good if we had like another Avery Bradley type who was giving us elite defense and he was able to hit the occasional corner three.
Yeah,
Like if we can get some more of those, that'd be great.
I low key.
I was a big fan of Avery Bradley.
I used to call Avery Bradley Martin Luther King. He remind me of Martin Luther King. I love it. I told my mom like, "Hey, yo, mom, look, Martin Luther King on TV." You like where? I showed her Avery Bradley. She's like, "Oh yeah, he do look like Martin Luther King a little bit." But yeah, bro, I
Yeah.
love Avery Bradley too. He was dope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I feel like that's the type of guy that we need for our shooting, like for our team. You know what I'm saying? We need a shooting guard like that, right? That can just come in here, that can play his role, play defense, get steals, and come back here and shoot the three, right? You know what I'm saying? Like me, like I told you before, I never liked KCP. But if he can come out here and just play defense, do his role, and then trade Austin Reeves, that's fine with me. Because I know Luca's gonna get his buckets. Lucas has the IQ to give KCP the ball because guess what? He knows that KCP is gonna knock it down. If not, LeBron's gonna pass it to KCP, and LeBron know he gonna knock it down.
So
That's why.
are you speaking hypothetical or are you saying you would trade AR for KCP?
No, I'm not saying I would do that. I'm saying like, but I'm saying that's the type of shooting guard that I would rather have than the Austin Reeves we have now.
Mm.
Because we have Austin Reeves that wants to dribble the ball, ISO, behind the back, get buckets. But then on the other end, in the playoffs and the finals, they out here going at him because they know that he can't play no defense. But then he tires himself out. You know what I'm saying on offense, but then he got to come back down the court and play defense on these guys that know that he can't play defense.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of just plugging in somebody like a KCP or Avery Bradley, bam, you put him in the game, stop him, get a steal, layup. You understand? You understand? That's what I would be doing, bro. You have to. That's why I keep on talking about defense all the time because basketball is defense, bro. It's all you
Right.
have. Not just me.
Right.
What you think, Amy? My bad. I'm talking too much. Go ahead, man.
No. You're doing good. Well, before I say something, I did put the banner on the screen. We will be ending like within the next maybe 10 minutes. But before I end this show, I'm gonna speak what you was talking about, lad. And if y'all don't mind, I do want to give the group chat some homework
Go ahead.
so we can all go live and talk about it. Because it's this video that I came across today that I want us to speak on.
All right.
I think it'd be fun for all of us to speak on. So if we all watch this video separately and we come and we do a live show saying what we thought about it, I think that'd be a great live stream right there.
Okay.
okay.
Okay. I will put the link in a group chat tonight.
Okay.
No
Uh,
problem.
yeah. So as I was saying earlier, lad,
Mm-hmm.
our problem, at least with our former scouting department, we was bringing in way too many players that was only good or elite on one side of the ball,
Mm-hmm.
to the point where everybody in the league that's dominant, like a OKC, like a Detroit, like a
P2.
they all got multiple players who can play both sides of the ball at a
Mm-hmm.
consistent rate. So, and I said this over and over. I said if we can form a team, I mean, I think we can hang with OKC even now, because we took them to the limit with the team that we had last year, and our team this year is a little bit better in my opinion. But I believe if we can build a team to beat OKC, we can beat anybody, because I think OKC has the perfect group of guys. They
Yeah.
they they got the perfect team. They got one loss for a reason. They got the perfect team.
Yeah.
So if our scouting department that Mark Walter just brought in, and shout out to EQ, if our scouting department that Mark Walter brought in can consistently bring in the type of two-way players that we need.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing with me. I don't care about a big name. I don't care if you made this list or that list. If you can play both sides of the ball at an above average level, that's all I need from you. I don't care how many how many all-star appearances you got, how many defensive teams you got,
Yeah.
or how big your name is. As long as you can play both sides of the ball at a consistent rate,
That's all we
you're needed for the Lakers.
got you, bro. And you know, what I'm gonna let Eric go, but
Mm-hmm.
you know that guy from Indiana named Ben McLemore or something like that. Ben somebody, I forget his name, but him,
Mm-hmm.
the shooter for Indiana, yeah, him. Oh, I think he come here. He can be a great weapon for us for our shooting guard
Oh
because
my gosh.
no, don't no, because just like Angry said, he can play defense and he can shoot the three, and that's what we
Mm-hmm.
need, that shooting guard, bro.
I'm gonna look it up.
You know what
This
I'm
is
saying? And then we need that right now. You know, and probably trade Ruhr and go get somebody else at the small forward position. You know, and let's go. I
are you
think
talking
that
about Benedict?
yeah, him.
Oh yeah,
Because
yeah, yeah, yeah.
because you know why? That's the type of dude in the finals. What was he doing in the finals? Playing defense, shooting threes, and contributing, playing his role. Am I right? Or am I wrong? Or low key, I wasn't watching the finals right because I saw that dude out here balling
Yeah.
against OKC.
Yeah. A lot of those Indiana players were balling. I think if Tyrese Halliburton would have never got hurt, they'd probably be the champions.
So I feel like, hey, if we can go get him and bring him to the Lakers, he would be he would low key love playing with Luca because Luca's gonna find him because of he can shoot the three and he
Mhm.
can play defense on the other end.
Yeah. I mean,
I
this
mean, I'm
this
sorry.
oh, go ahead, Sean.
I mean, I get what you're trying to do, lad, but again, I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna say this the last time, man. Today's NBA, most of them are not two-way players.
But I just told you a two-way player though.
Like what? Two-way player, as in like, okay, like being great, elite on offense, and be like elite on defense, right?
Not elite, but like just play good defense and just get buckets. That's it. And
Like if you at least are above average on both sides.
yeah,
You don't necessarily got to be elite.
yeah. And Sean, if you go back to the finals and you look at his numbers, what he did in the finals, what did he do for his team? Did exactly that. Play defense and offense. So let me go back. My bad. I keep on talking about Kaminga, but let me go back. Kaminga is another person that I'm talking about too, because he can play both ends. He can play offense and he can play defense. So that's another guy we can I like too. But I know we're not getting him. But I'm just saying. Go
Mm-hmm.
ahead.
I want to see what EQ got to say, man. Shout out to EQ and the Rush Hour podcast. If you're not subscribed, check out. Just go to YouTube and type in at the Rush Hour Podcast LWO, and you will see the channel at the Rush Hour Podcast LWO, and our channel will come up. We're gonna start putting episodes on that channel for Rush Hour. Whenever me and EQ, get our stuff together to, present a show. But we about to give it to EQ, man. Pause. We about to see what he got to say. What's on your mind, EQ? What's on your mind, brother?
Okay. I really don't like where this team is going. I'm gonna be honest. Um, like I understand where agents want to represent their clients to the fullest ability and to where their value is currently. I think it's time for them to mail in their trade request because because you want to overvalue your client and you want to overvalue their role currently. And I understand that this is a business at the end of the day, but if you're not going to sacrifice your value to win a title, then I'm going to have to move on from you because you don't care about winning here. You just want the bag.
Mm-hmm. Who we talking about?
Well, I'm not going to. What? I mean, you want to take a good guess?
Oh, Lord, I thought we were talking about. I thought we were talking about somebody else. I already know. Go ahead.
I mean, it's somebody on the team, right?
Yeah.
On this team.
I think I have a feeling who it might be, but I'm gonna let EQ keep cooking.
And if you want the bag, then this is not the place for you. This is not the place for you. If you want to win, then you want to be on this team.
Yes,
But
sir.
if you want the bag, then this is not the team for you. And this is not the environment for you.
Are you referring to Austin Reeves?
I mean, his representation has been pretty loud these last few days.
Yeah. Yeah.
So is this calf injury like smoke and mirrors? Like, is it really like a trade setup?
No, I mean he's been averaging 38 minutes a game, and and this is where he's gonna get his 1 week break and see where he can fit going forward.
I'm gonna be honest though with y'all, man. I'm kind of nervous about trading Austin Reeves, not because he's not just because he's good offensively, but Luka Doncic really likes that dude.
That's a fact.
I understand, but
He also likes Giannis too.
He does like Giannis.
Pick and roll out threat, run the floor, blocking shots. Giannis screaming and yelling. You know what I mean? But if we do give up for Giannis, do you think would the contract of DeAndre Ayton go out with Reeves? Because if you put Giannis with DeAndre Ayton, that would be a killer, bro.
It's gonna take at least 4 teams.
Damn, I didn't even think of that. EQ and Big Baby, Giannis alongside DeAndre Ayton.
See, that's the type of team I'm talking about.
No, if we give up layups, 10%, 5% in a row, get him out of here. Get Giannis out of here.
Nah, it won't be. It'll be a no-fly zone if they both down there.
And that's the type of basketball I'm talking about because, we have Paul Gasol and Bino and Shaq and, what I'm saying, even with Dwight Howard and McGee and AD.
Yeah.
That's the type of basketball we won our championships with
And I have to
because of
ask,
that.
this is on my mind. Question, because you know how Mark Walters is the new owner? He could potentially fire Rob Pelinka, JJ, and bring his guys in. I feel like that's what's going to happen.
Ooh, I got a question for Eric. Eric,
They gonna
you,
they gonna have to vote on that behind the scenes.
The
hey
what?
Eric,
He said they only on the chat, man. He only talked about
yeah,
that.
yeah,
God
I've seen.
damn, Sean, I can hear you.
I
Damn,
know. But
God.
Eric, hey yo, Eric, let me ask you a question, bro. Like, what type of coach you think that our owner would want or like or have an idea that he likes for this Laker
Well,
team?
unfortunately, you want to pay off his 5 years and $45 million.
That's what I'm saying. Could be hiring fire these coaches.
That's what I'm saying. You want to pay that $45 million that he's got
No,
left on him.
I ha-
I'm
oh,
not saying that, but I'm saying
No,
like,
but the way you asked me, like, oh,
no,
who are they looking?
I'm just saying like, saying like, what type of head coach do you think that he's looking for, or
I think it's more about
likes?
I think it's more about coaching staff than just a new
Oh,
coach.
okay.
So you think he'll change like the assistant coaches?
Yeah, I think it's possible after this year.
let me ask
How
you.
about
Okay.
the defensive specialists, like, or defensive coaches? Like, is he
Oh,
going to change that too?
that's all of it.
Oh, well, okay.
It's all of
Good
it.
for you.
What about, would you take Mike Malone as an assistant?
No, he's still owed money in Denver. He's chilling. He's chilling.
I'll text you, Eric. I'm gonna text Eric. I'm gonna do
He's
that.
chilling like old boy that got fired from Detroit.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
hey, yo, look. What's his name? The guy from Indiana was talking about. He scored 27 points in the finals.
Who? You're talking about Nimhart?
No, the other one, the
D. Smith?
nah, Macklin and
Sean said his name earlier, but I forgot.
Nothing.
yeah,
Nothing. Nothing.
Ben Macklin. Yeah. Now he scored 27 points in the finals. Okay, and that's the dude I was talking about, bro. Like we need somebody like that, bro. That don't
How do
care
you
about
guys?
he low key reminds me of like a his attitude for basketball reminds me of like a Anthony Edwards type. Like, he just wants to go out there and ball, play
Hey
Okay,
man,
basketball, bro.
hey man, I
That's
just
it.
had
all
some
right,
beans.
man.
I just had some beans and tamales right now, man.
All right, don't be on here passing gas, man.
I'm,
You gonna blow a circuit.
I mean, well, it's Sean blows circuit all the time, so I gotta join the party.
Hey, I just,
Your fart gonna be louder than Sean's mic.
Oh Jesus.
Um,
usually
all
I
right,
be silent
hey,
on you.
hey man, don't tempt me.
Oh shit, big bean baby.
Okay.
But cause let's see, EQ and Big Baby wasn't up here when I made this suggestion. Um, I'm going to drop a link to a video that I was starting to watch today,
Yeah.
and I figure if we all watch it and then do a live show what we thought about it, I think it'd make for a great show.
Well, tap it in. Send it to me.
So if y'all see me drop a link to a video in a group chat, that's what that is.
Just drop it like it's hot to me.
Yeah,
Okay,
because I probably watched like the first maybe 45 seconds and it pissed me off already. So I think it's gonna I think it could be make for a good show.
Let me guess, somebody disrespecting Kobe or what?
Sort of. I didn't watch the whole thing to know, but in like the first 45 seconds of me watching, I heard some disrespect. So.
Okay, I'm glad I brought Kobe's name up. Kobe's been the most disrespected player in the past 30 plus, or since, I ain't gonna lie, keeping it real. Ever since Kobe passed, people have been disrespecting his name about where he is on the great.
Yeah, the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Because he can't defend himself, and the ones that's doing it, they're pussies. That's all I gotta say about. That's all I gotta say about it. Because they know if he was alive, they wouldn't be doing this shit.
Because the people. Sorry, just the disrespect. Like I guess Jamil Hill said something about Kobe will never win Finals MVP without Shaq or something, and that pissed me off.
My thing is, stop talking about people that can't defend themselves.
Yep.
And when I say that can't defend themselves, I mean like people that are dead or people that are incarcerated.
Yep.
Like, let talk about them when they're walking around free, and see if you can have the balls to do that.
Yep.
Wait,
Like like
what?
like just like talk about Kobe if he was still alive,
Yep.
or talk about Diddy. Make documentaries on Diddy while he's still walking around. Like I understand people like to do this type of shit. Like once people are down on their luck and they can't defend themselves, but do this shit while they're walking around. Do this shit while they're walking around breathing. Like don't wait until he's dead and talk all this shit like, oh, he didn't have a bag, or he was only this good because he was forcing shots. And look, man, if you felt this way, especially former players that's talking like this, if you felt this way, you should have told him that when you went against him on the court.
Nah, they can't. They would never do that. Cause you know why? He would look. He give them 50 if they did.
That's what
And
I'm saying. Like, don't wait till the nigga is gone to be talking shit. Like, don't do that, man. That's why I really like. That's why I like channels like Scap Attack that keeps his legacy alive. I may not agree with everything Scap Attack says about basketball overall, but the fact that he keeps LeBron's legacy alive, I love that shit. So
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. Yeah, it's crazy. I had a chance to talk to him in DM. It's best feeling ever, man. Talking to the late great Kobe in the DM.
yeah, and Kobe followed you. I seen that shit too. Kobe followed you
Yep.
on Twitter.
You know why he followed me? Because he said, "What do we need to do against the Spurs?" I said, "Give the ball to Pau Gasol and go to work. Move the ball from side to side." And I was just chilling with my brother. I was eating like always, and I was like, I saw Kobe Bryant follow you back, and I'm like, I just started getting up, jumping on the couch, and going crazy. And like, Kobe followed me. Let's go! I started yelling and screaming outside, and neighbors like, "Calm down! What's going on?" Like, Kobe following me on Twitter, bro. It's like, that's cap. Showed up. Oh, that's fake. That's not real. Like, but what the majority story is, that was the best feeling ever.
Yeah, yeah. Everybody can't do what you with. He said, shout out to Dylan Priestley, and shout out to Adam. Adam just said, what did he say? He said, since when did Irv fucking Jones become a game changer? I don't know.
It's a game changer because some Laker fans are desperate of making a change. That's what it is. That's a game changer.
Yeah, Lakers all.
I'm
Hold on. Lakers all day would probably give up Austin Reeves and a pick for Jonathan Kuminga right now.
Defend yourself, lad. Defend yourself.
listen, bro. If Jonathan Kaminga could come over here and play defense and did what he did in the playoffs, I'm I'm happy because that's what this goddamn team needs.
Well, shit.
We don't need what the hell we got now.
And then if whoever we get in the deadline doesn't play one lick of defense for 5 games, you're about to trade his ass.
No,
See what I mean? And that's the problem right there.
bro.
You know,
I'm gonna give him some benefit of the doubt, but
See? Just prove my point.
there's
if
not.
if you stand on like, okay, let's say we trading for those type of players in particularly,
Hmm.
you will do is to switch them off after 1 or 2 games instead of just looking at other ways to improve. You don't even want to say like, okay, you have to improve by doing this and that while needing a trade, or we just need to do this type of arrangement. You be like, hey man, one day I want him, next day I don't want him. One day I want him, next day I don't want him.
He's
Sean, let me
wishy.
ask you a question,
He's
Sean.
bro.
How many?
Lakers all day. He's wishy washy, bro.
Hey,
He's
Sean,
wishy
let me ask you
washy.
a question, Sean.
It's
Right?
double dutch, man.
No, Sean, let me ask you a question. Okay, look, how many years we had Austin Reeves and Rui?
Yeah, we have Austin Reeves and Rui for about, I don't know, like 3, 4 seasons.
Okay, let me ask you a question. 3, 4 seasons, have they played good defense or no?
Bruh, the team cannot play defense because we
See?
got Bum who controls how the way we practice.
No. We're
He's
not talking
That's the
about Bron
problem.
Bron. We talk. We
no.
no. We're not talking about. Don't swerve to the left and talk about Bron Bron. I'm talking about
Hold
Rui
on.
and Austin Reeves.
But so if you want to talk about Reeves, Reeves
So if
wasn't
I
brought.
so so if I say the truth and you want me to say another way of how to spread the truth, you just like, hey, I need to find a different way in order to do that. Like, what else you want me to say? And plus, in the modern day NBA, most of these players are not like the way that we saw players back then. Yeah, you know what I mean? Back then, they play defense. They expected to play defense. Nowadays, it's more of an offensive oriented league. They will continuously going to be looking at more about offense and try to outscore their opponent. You know what I mean? Do I wish that Austin Reeves played better defense? Yes, I do. You know what I mean? I even said like in off season that he should be practicing for defense instead of playing more offense. However, the problem is that while even if he actually did do it, and also like, and it's still a process for him. Like, hey, maybe he got to take some time in order for him to play, in order to practice for more defense. You
Yeah,
still will try to find a way in order to say, like, hey, man, we need to have a better defender than that. When you're not naming me guys who are great defenders, you're not naming me elites. If you wanted to trade Austin Reeves, get a guy who's an elite defender, not some guy that is like only good on team defense off of a system. Which is why, you know, what I mean, when we talk about those coaches have better systems than what we have with JJ and even with Darvin Ham.
mm-hmm.
They play our defensive oriented system as opposed to us. We play more offense.
Thank you.
You
Mm-hmm.
kind of think you get too, what's the word? You got to wrap up by the way they play defense when you have to learn that they don't play defense like that if they're going off to different teams. They play it because of a system. But that's all I got to say.
I got no. Hey, Sean, listen. I understand you. I got you. But guess what? Maybe we need to learn that system that they playing instead of learning our system that we're trying to do on offense.
Well, you ain't gonna. It's not gonna happen. We got a guy who's going to play more about that modern day style. That's looking like the Warriors or the Phoenix Suns from back in the day, and we're gonna have to deal with that.
Well,
But we could play better effort if
mhm.
someone be on the bench, and the old man has to be a part of the bench. That's, yeah.
Shout out to Dwight Smith, man. Another member of the channel. Shout out to you, brother. And
Thank you, Adam.
and Adam just mentioned something that we've been preaching for like a while now. We do need two-way players. Obviously, Sean don't think there is a such thing as two-way players
In today's league,
in today's league.
not many. He's rare nowadays. It's just as rare. It's just as rare as
Oh my
finding a
God.
elite defender.
Okay, Sean. If you say so, bro. If you say there's no two.
I mean, hopefully these scouts can fish him out, man, because you know,
Hey, me too.
because Oklahoma City got a bunch of them.
Yeah. And Indiana and the Warriors got one of them too.
So I
And
just hope we can fish him out.
yeah, and yeah, I forgot, and Atlanta too. Atlanta got some too.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you know what I mean? Like they like OKC, Atlanta. They probably have like a roster of players that they could easily, replace anytime. One of theirs to get old. They need to trade some assets. You know what I mean? And that's perfectly fine. But just because they play good in the system, that doesn't necessarily mean they are two-way players.
So okay, Sean. Since you say that, right? Now
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the Kaminga situation, right? So, do you think Kaminga can play offense and defense?
I think Kaminga plays amazing offense, but he plays as far as defense. He's not like elite. He played decent defense, but he ain't. You know what I mean? He ain't nothing to scratch at. Just decent. He could do some decent possessions here and there, but he's not going to be like I'm going to stop guys. In every single possession.
Yeah, but like, don't you think that we need a type of player like that for our team with Luca right there next to him or on the side of him? Because even though we know like Luca's all what I'm saying, the elite type of player that we all think that Loki he is, he needs that Scottie Pippen next to him. He needs the guy that's gonna
You really
Hey,
say Kaminga is a
no,
Scotty
no, no,
Pippen?
no, 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 no.
Look,
Hear
you
me
know what I
out.
mean?
Hear
That's
me out. Hear me out.
you just ruined your point, lad.
My bad.
You just ruined your point right here.
My bad. I
That's
didn't
what I
mean
mean.
Scottie
It's hard to say
Pippen.
elite
Hold up.
when you
I didn't
when you
mean
think
Scottie
about just
Pippen.
decent
I
defense.
know. I didn't.
Lad,
My bad. My bad.
you be putting too much on these players sometimes, man.
My
Like
bad.
You know what I mean?
I'm not saying. My bad, y'all. I'm not saying Scottie Pippen. I'm saying like he can be that. He can be that player that Scottie Pippen was when
Oh,
Scottie was
come
playing with
on.
Jordan,
Are you
right?
talking about as far as defense or his playmaking or
I'm
his
saying like
finishing
his.
ability or
I'm just
what?
saying his athleticism wise, like where he can jump and play defense on the other end, and he can
That's your
score too.
question.
That's all I'm saying.
Bro, you said elite defense, and you
I'm not
mean me a
saying
decent
elite. I'm
defender.
just saying
That
he.
is the reason why we keep on arguing each other. You said elite, but my definition of elite is not Johnny Kaminga or this guy
Okay.
or Benedict. I'm talking about guys who could actually stop guys from going to that post or stopping them shooting 3 pointers and mid rangers and all that. You keep on mentioning decent guys. That's the reason why
Well,
we don't connect right now. You keep
Sean.
on saying this thing.
Sean. Guess what? Well, guess what? What's wrong with those decent players though? What's wrong with those players? Because guess what?
They
After
get overhyped. They get constantly
right?
overhyped.
Nah, bro. Hey, listen. We need those type of players because guess
Yeah,
what?
we need those type of players. And then when they don't do their job, we're gonna trade them again and get those another decent type of players, and we're gonna trade them again. And
Okay,
that's the reason why I don't want to trade Austin Reeves for that. If you're gonna trade Austin Reeves for an elite guy, I'll accept that. But don't try to overhype defensive players who are absolutely mediocre at what they do, and then want to complain when they're not doing their job. That's all I'm saying.
I understand. I got you. I got understand. But just guess what, Sean? So our boy angry, right? Me and him, he wanted Nicholas Alexander, right? That
Hmm.
played against his cousin. But now he's over there at the Atlanta Hawks. Today he dropped 20 points for his team, right? That's who Angry said that he wanted for this Laker team this year. And me, I didn't want him until I came to my thoughts and I saw some stuff on YouTube, stuff like that, and I was like, dang, you know what, bro? He would really be a good fit for us. So you're telling me that's an average player right there?
I think he would have been a good fit alongside Luka Doncic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like saying Sean's over here talking about, what I'm saying, the freaking elite defensive players, but bro, these freaking average players that you're talking about, they would come over to the Lakers and they would help Luca on the defensive end, so Luca don't have to play defense. And that's all I'm trying to say.
I mean,
And Loki, my bad, I mean my bad, Eric. And Loki, instead of having you have Luca and Austin, you have some of these players that you said that you don't want here, right? Come on, man. Like we trying to make this team great. I mean, I'm trying to make this team good, at least. But yeah,
Yeah, no, all in all, man, no matter how we all feel, at the end of the day, we all want our Lakers to be great.
we got to.
At the end of the day. Um, Sean has his points. You have your points. I have mine. EQ have his. Micah has his. EQ has his. Big
Mhm.
Baby has his. So on. But all in all, we all want our Lakers to be great.
But
Um,
but yeah, Eric, what you think? Okay, now Eric, now what was you gonna say before I even said what I said? Go ahead. My bad.
I just think Austin Reeves' role would be different if you have one of those guys on the team.
What you think is a bad thing or a
I
good
don't
thing?
think I don't think Austin Reeves would be like this 28, 30 point scoring machine if you had one of those guys on the team, and that's why I think Austin Reeves' so-called asset would be at an all-time high one for those guys on the team. I just think it would be different. And
he definitely did raise his trade value a lot. EQ.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Mhm.
I mean, like is I mean, like, I'm sure. I mean, like okay, Eric, for look for you saying that, right?
mhm,
And for our team, I
mhm,
think that's not a bad idea because if you realize that we're trying to get to the finals, right?
Mhm.
And if we have to move Austin Reeves because of it, I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
yeah, but he's not the only guy on the team that has to be moved.
No, I know. Rory does too, and Mr. Braun. But yeah,
Yeah, because he's not making enough. He's not making enough to be moved by himself.
I don't like Gabe and Maxi.
yeah. But guess what? Nobody's looking at Maxi or Gabe, bro. I can tell you right now, they
As
they
an
they
expir-
not looking at them guys, bro. I'm telling you.
as an expiring asset, I mean, I would.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, I would.
yeah.
Expiring contracts are very valuable to some teams. They want money off the books.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you know we're the Lakers, so they gonna try to go after Rui and Austin. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm looking at. I'm not looking at Gabe and Max because I know, you know what I'm saying, they gonna be here. If not, we gonna cut them. But I'm looking at Austin and Rui right now because these are the guys that's gonna make the trade for us to get better players in here for Luca.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
so far, this is looking like Rui's best year.
yeah,
It is Rui's best year,
Hmm.
prior to who came through.
yeah, prior to
Hmm.
Washington.
Oh yeah, yeah. That trade right there, getting rid of Kendrick Nunn for Rui it looks great right now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it looked great from the jump because Kendrick Nunn wasn't even playing. But another bum we got from Miami. But I think that Rui, he's going to have to be part of a trade package, even though I would miss his offensive production because he's one of our better shooters. But if he's part of a trade package that's going to put the Lakers over the top, I'm all for it.
I just think we have I just think we have too many guys who have similarities on this team, and there's nothing different.
Yeah,
There's no similarities.
Well,
I think if we really want to see a change, LeBron James has to be gone. Whether that's him retiring, moving on from the Lakers, or getting traded, because he's holding everything up.
And the way that
That's a fact.
the way that his representation is saying it's like he's not retiring anytime soon.
Well,
Well,
it won't be with the Lakers.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Who's gonna pick him up?
probably the Clippers or
bro, it's
the
probably gonna be the
or the
Warriors.
Cavaliers, or even with Big Marky.
Nah. Let him go to the Clippers. Let him go to the
I,
Clippers.
I personally don't.
I mean, have fun with that situation over there. I mean, have fun.
That Steve Ballmer loved them divas, man.
Yo, it's not. Hey, listen, bro. I don't think of the Clippers. I think of the Warriors, bro. Because listen, bro. If
Warriors
okay,
got their own
outside,
drama too.
The Warriors ain't gonna accept him, man.
let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Because look,
Warriors got their
outside
own
of
drama too.
basketball, huh?
Warriors got their own drama too.
That's what I'm saying, right? So
Well, I don't want anybody from the Golden State Warriors. What? Who's from Golden State Warriors?
If I'm trading LeBron to the Warriors, I want Curry back.
yeah, but
Nah, man, he got on.
you ain't gonna be doing that. So that means that you're gonna trade Luca for Curry.
No, I'm talking about if we trade if LeBron lift his trade clause to go to the Warriors, I want Curry back.
But guess what? LeBron wants to play with Curry, and Curry wants to play with LeBron. That's not working.
I don't mean nothing.
That's why I don't want to trade Golden State. I mean, forget that. Like,
But hey, Eric, do you know that what's that dude's name from the Warriors?
oh man,
I'm not. It's not. It's not. It's a sharp. It's a shooter. It's a shooter. Moody. Oh yeah, Moody. Moody and Dalton Connect make the same amount of money. Same
You want me to trade Connect who's way better than Moody?
shit. Connect ain't doing shit over there.
See what I mean? That's
It's not
the
getting
point,
the
man.
minutes. It's not getting the minutes, man.
Hot shit. I mean, well, who problem is that? That's JJ problem. That's JJ fault.
Well, who's on taking his minutes?
Jay,
You can't be overhyping these decent players, bro.
Jake Laravia, man, that's the problem. He the one. You know what? Let's talk about Jake Laravia too.
All right,
Go ahead,
How is Jake LaRavia the issue if you're playing three guards?
my bad. He's not the issue, but I'm saying that's on JJ then. JJ the problem again.
What isn't that the same thing with other previous coaches in the whole entire league playing three guards?
I hate those type of lineups too, Eric. I hate 3-guard
I mean,
lineups.
look at the Spurs the other day that they barbecued us with Stephon Castle, Darren Fox, and Dylan Harper on the floor at the same time. Like,
They killed us.
Yeah. And we had
Oh, man.
Luca, LeBron, and Austin.
They killed us.
How you gonna stop that trio? Like
Hey yo, without Wimby,
that's why they run a 3 guard lineup because there's no one B. That's what I'm saying.
hey, that's the funniest thing ever, bro.
How's it funny?
I don't know, bro. It's just like cause like we low key wanted to play they type of basketball, but we could have played chess when they playing checkers. You know what I'm saying? But JJ's not thinking like that.
I get you. Let me see. I want to see what Humble got. Shout out to Humble. Welcome, Humble. I want to see what Humble got to say before my battery dies. What's going on with you, Humble? My fellow PlayStation brother. What's going on, man?
Salute, man. How y'all doing, man? Y'all can hear me?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
you loud and clear.
yeah, you good, man. You good.
Yeah, what's going on, man? We talking Lakers or we just
Talking everything. Like
We just talking everything, but Lakers been the main topic.
yeah, because they've been getting on my nerves.
you know, uh man, I think the trajectory what's going on with the Lakers is defense, man. Honestly, I think a lot of issues that need to be addressed is on the defensive end of the basketball. Offense is not too much of a problem. I think they need to implement something that would, maybe slow Luka's game down a little bit, but I still think he needs to be somebody that control the offense more because he is the offense of the team. But like I've been saying in the group chat the other day, man, I had my day off and stuff. I was kind of blowing the group chat up a little bit, man. I don't like to just spam messages, but I just, I was just like, man, I got to catch up with y'all and stuff and whatnot. I basically just said like the Lakers defense is, it's questionable. You got 3 guys that are primarily not really good at that side of the ball, which is defense, like LeBron, Luka, and Austin Reeves. I can do good with just one player, maybe 2 on the starting lineup that can actually not really play defense or at least give somewhat effort on defense. But when you got 3 of them, that is that's a question mark. It's a head scratcher, man. Like maybe the Lakers need to make a move or 2. I think I seen something where Vanderbilt might be possibly going back into the, getting some minutes or in the lineup. But this is what the roster you have. JJ, he has to work with something that he has. I'm not going to put the full blame on him. This is just what the roster is and stuff like that. LeBron and Luka and them, they taking up the cap space. When you have 2 stars on your team and stuff like this is what you get, especially with this new CBA. It makes it harder for teams to actually really fill out your roster. And I guess with guys like Sam Presti, and I don't want to give too much credit to OKC because I don't really like those guys like that, but I got to give him credit where credit's due. Sam Presti saw the hymns of the NBA transition into where you would have to like build your team from the ground up. It might take a little while. You might have some growing pains with your young guys. Once you fulfill your roster and your team and you get a championship in June, you get to hold that Larry O'Brien. This is what you're going to get. OKC is possibly going to be. They probably look like they're going to be with the championship team again. Come in June, but things can change. The NBA is different. It's weird. Anything can pop. Anything can happen. Anything's possible. Well, the Lakers have an issue with LeBron James.
Exactly.
They have a LeBron James issue. I knew they wasn't serious when they brought in Bronny, and this is not it's not no hating, but I don't think the Lakers were really serious.
Come on, Humble, man. Just keep it real, man. That dude's garbage.
I think that was just a money move by Genie.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier. I was like, I think it's just more so like to put butts in the seats and call it a day. But
Shameful, man.
I think with Blinka, I think maybe Jenny Buss really didn't understand. Like, she probably didn't really know that Plinka was really serious when he got that phone call, from Nico. Like, hey, man, I think we want to make a trade. You send us AD, we'll give you Luka and stuff like that. This is a generational trade that changed everything. it literally changed everything, not only for the Lakers, but it changed stuff for the Mavericks. And I would say for the Mavericks side of things is that they're possibly looking to probably relocate to another city because Dallas is just not a destination. Because if they were a destination, then maybe they probably would have got another star or two out there to play alongside Luca. But then that goes back to the CBA. With the Lakers, it's like, okay, yeah, we got Luca. Is Luca the type of player that maybe he probably isn't really the Batman of the team? Maybe he needs a Robin. I don't know. But I said the other day in the group chat, I was like, I saw Luca in the NBA Finals. We've all seen it. We was all on live last summer where Luca, when he played against a good defensive team, man, they really was putting a lot of ball pressure on him and stuff like that.
Yeah, he choked, and then and I'll say like this about Luca: he over relied too much on the referees and trying to get free throws every time when he gets fouled or whatever. You know, I think that habit needs to change for him in order for him to go towards that next level. Same thing with reviews too. You know, you have to learn how to dominate the scoring while relying on the referees.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
And yeah, I had to check out my other mic because my phone is about to die. So I'm using my phone mic right now. I'm actually about to end the stream like a couple of minutes. I just want to update Humble because I don't know if he was in here and heard it. The next live stream we all do, I'm gonna drop a link in a group chat, a video link in a group chat, Humble. So whenever you see me drop that link, I'll just ask everybody to watch it on their own time. And then we can do a live stream of what we thought about it, what we saw. Like I plan to go live to talk about that video maybe Sunday.
Okay.
Because I know Saturday is John Cena's last match, and I want to go live for that on my wrestling channel.
Oh,
yeah.
It's on TV.
It's gonna be on NBC, Saturday Night's Main Event.
Oh, okay.
NBC and Peacock, I believe.
I bet.
So yeah, I'm gonna drop a link in it's one of those 20 versus 1 type videos.
Ooh.
And I want everybody to look at it, and I want to see what everybody think when I go live for it on Sunday, because that's gonna be the topic for Sunday.
Hey, Dwight said Connect not better than Moody. Stop.
Yeah, he said Dalton Connect not better than Moody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm telling y'all, boy. We keep on talking about these Laker players that are, that we see, that we watch, what I'm saying? Instead of just looking at other teams that have better players than we do, or players that are kind of better than our players.
Mm-hmm.
Are they better because they actually are better, or they're better because you just see them as new?
No, they're better.
All right, bro.
All right, bro. You need to watch the game and go ahead watch the game.
All right. As the host, I just want to thank everybody for coming up here. We can continue to talk backstage if y'all want to, but I'm about to end the stream to get my phone time to charge. I thank everybody for watching us for the past hour and 49 minutes. Everybody in the comment section showing up, all the members first and foremost showing up. Thank you, Big Baby, again for buying that beautiful Lakers World Order shirt. It looks so nice. Yeah, man. We definitely will be back live. All of us probably most likely should be back up here on Sunday. It's gonna be a secret topic. I ain't gonna say what it is yet because these fellas don't even know yet. But it should be a good conversation. It should be a good conversation. But yeah, y'all. As y'all know, this channel about to be up and running, longer and more often than it was. And we're going to be making more content on here. Me and us is going to be making more content on here. So, yeah, man, we out, and we'll see you on the next one.
Y'all be safe, man. Y'all have a good